Hey guys, and welcome back to the newest episode of Lost Gaming. Alright, so over the little break I've made a couple of decisions about some stuff that I want to do, just based on my free time and how far I've gotten through some things. I've decided that this is going to be our finale episode of Outbreak, and next week at this time we will be starting Quarantine. To give you guys something to watch, on Thursday I'm going to try to do a short episode that just shows off the different fields you need to go to get the bonus equipment, and I'm going to show off all the ladies' equipment, the Kokoro, the Killer's Blade, or the Vampire Blades, the Cat's equipment, and as always, show off all the Goblin equipment together. Probably won't be a long episode, it'll just be 5 to 10 minutes long, and just something to kind of round everything out. But I didn't really want to spend all of this episode doing those dungeons. So I think that this is probably just the best way to proceed, to not really waste everybody's time. Alright, so for what we're going to do, one of the biggest things that we've got to get is a lot of Beastbane. Make sure I've got some more, just refill my speed charms. While we were away, I sold a lot of items. Might come back to haunt me later, but I just needed the GP right now. Alright, so for this boss that we're going to be fighting, we have got to bring Wise Man.
Why, hello there.
And aside from that, we also need another good magic user. Unfortunately, I don't think you don't really want to Wave Masters, not really. You could, and it probably would be okay. However, I think that I'm going to go with... You know what? Let's go with somebody we haven't used in a while.
You want to play with me?
Alright, I've already upped Wise Man with all of the best equipment I can get him. And I kind of sold a lot of stuff, but I can at least give him... Actually, no, I can't give him that. But I can give him those.
Awesome.
And got the other stuff in storage, but I don't want to go do that right now. So let's go back to Lambda server. And we've got our pulsating sea of cloud whale. Unlock the mystery of the floating creature. Alright, so we got to go through our gate hacking, which is just our one virus core that we got from finishing the game. Once again, my favorite cutscene. I think I've just explained this a bunch of times, but I mean, I just love the idea that that's what's actually going on as you gate to different areas, but you normally don't see it because of the way the graphics are set up. Let's see what they've all got to So neither of them have anything. Alright, well, I'll give him that so he doesn't get hit but too hard. And we'll charge Nuke up and do our speed up. And there's the Dorian. And for the most part, I don't remember this dungeon itself being too difficult. Oh, forgot about the magic tolerance. I always forget about that. So, Wise Man, first aid, because he should still have fall rep. Oh boy. Well. This might not go so well. Recover just enough to get that off. Got them both resurrected. Alright, so that could have gone better. But at the same time could have gone worse. My memory must be a little off about how difficult this place can be. However, for the Dark Maidens, that is just going to destroy them. And wasn't even close. And I actually think this will probably devastate him as well. Yep. Alright, so let's destroy some of these, just see what we get. Don't really need it because since I went a little overboard. Right before the final phase, I mean, we're definitely in a position where we don't really need it, and with all the money that I got from selling a lot of things I probably should have held on to, we've got tons of items that we need overall, so it's not too big a deal. The real problem is just making sure, because I know Wise Man can't really help us too much, except for this. There we go. I think if we get another Skull Devil gone, I think I might data drain him just to show him off. Because I'm pretty sure we've data drained the Liches before. Wise Man, you are going to use that. I'm going to switch to these. Great. So that got Wise Man back up. Back to telling him first aid. Can't use magic, but we can beat the crap out of him with Saber Dance. Alright, so Wise Man's down again. He is kind of squishy. Alright. And now we'll finish him off. Here we go. Been better, been worse. All in all, not too bad. Alright, so let's head on down again. Don't remember this dungeon being too long either. But my memory's been kind of fuzzy once we get to this part of the game. I think we might, if we get a data drain on some of these bigger monsters, I'll definitely take the time to show it off on them, but other than that, I don't. Well, and at this point, we might as well let's go ahead, cause this. And got to resurrect Wise Man again. Alright, you did a good Wise Man, you did a good. You know what, let's, just because I'm kind of annoyed with this enemy, we'll data drain him. And actually, once we get closer to the boss, I'm actually going to give that to Wise Man and have him replace the weapon that he's got right now with it. Well, that did not go as I wanted. But, I think it'll make sense once we get to the boss and I show you what the strategy is. You probably got a pretty good idea since I mentioned that, you need the Beast Banes. Tell Wise Man to go back to the first aid. If I keep using Staccato, that will. I should keep. Yep, there we go. That kept my death from triggering, and it's going to let me data drain him. Well, I always use some more virus cores. That last one, and speed charm. I mean, and since they're getting such good experience from these, I might as well take them on every round and hopefully let them get a couple of more level ups right before boss fight starts. Alright, this is probably going to be the final floor here. Judging by the straight line, that's most likely the case. So we should see, yep. Alright, so before we do any of that, he gets that. Luke gets that. And we're going to definitely give that to him. Ideally, Wise Man should be staying far enough back that he doesn't get in the danger zone. Alright, and before we go in,
Now then,
I want to give him the Cygnus Rod.
this is...
I knew he wasn't going to take it, but you can force a change. And the reason that I wanted to switch him to that is because of his roost spells. Alright, so here's the special boss, as you can kind of see.
Infection?
Kinda looks like a fire boy. Alright, however, or for just a little too far away so you can't see just yet. However, he's got magic tolerance. However, the only way to data drain him and get the special item is you have to use magic. So now that we've got everyone full up, we tell everybody to use magic. And for the most part, I'm going to be playing healer while standing back a little bit, and I'll use... We'll do a little experiment, see which. Yeah, so that did 155. And I need to heal up Nuke because he is going to be playing a little bit of... Okay, I'm going to tell him to use his... Let's tell him, because we can come in here, we can designate a skill. Let's tell him to use Mirrors. Let's, first off, you're okay for right now. Let's switch back and let's tell him to use... Faruram. And let's hurry up and get Nuke back alive. Don't actually think... Okay, so he doesn't actually have an elemental weakness. So it doesn't... I thought he was going to be weak to fire, but it doesn't look like he is. If he's gonna... Nick's gonna stay that close, I might as well keep him recovering HP on his... Or, never mind. He did. So I guess we can just keep hitting him with magic. And just keep on doing it over and over again. Get everybody's magic SP back up. And his magic tolerance is back. I'll resurrect them as I need to. I mean, I should be high enough level that I should be able to withstand some of these attacks as long as I keep using healing items. The main thing I wanted to do was try to lure him away. Here we go. And with that done, almost got me. But with these recovery drinks, I can recover faster than you can kill. And let's get their magic back up and tell them to use more magic. Come on, guys, I said magic. To hurry because he didn't have a lot left, but that got us Golden Yasha. We'll hurry up and equip this real fast, and you can kind of see probably the best weapon you can get right now.
I've killed the root of the infection, so it
as you see, got a ton of new background images, so we'll spend the last little bit of this episode taking a look at those, just to give you guys a nice little view of the weapons. Actually, if I'll disband the party,
Quite.
See ya!
I can zoom in a little closer. Like the green trail, like the golden glowy on it. I mean, and it's really good physical damage, and since we had the two together on it, actually got some pretty good magic stats on it, because they didn't really change either. Alright, so let's take a look at our images. We've got the Twilight Guardian, very iconic scene from .hack sign. Highly recommend you guys check it out. Thinking that they might all be .hack sign images. Well, not quite all. And you know what? I kind of like that just because of the interesting dichotomy right there. Kaiten Tsukasa, Black Rose, and oh, why can I not remember Mimiru? But I think with that, I think we'll go ahead and call this an episode. So next time we'll be doing just a little bonus video showing just telling you where you can get the other secret dungeons and what you get from them, and sort of showing off some of the rare equipment that you haven't really seen yet. So I'll see you guys then.